The SNB has spent billions of francs intervening in the Forex market to the point where it comes to over 40% of GDP. I asked Marc Spaelti what the current stance is of the SNB.
They have stopped intervening. Last intervention dates from the month of May, just before Euro Swiss plunged through 140. Recently they have let go, and we've seen a very quick move down.
Was there any reason for that?
The main reasons really that the deflation worries that the SNB was fighting for the last year have completely moved to the background. Now it's more of a problem that there's too much cash out there on one hand, and at the same time they are scared that there may be a housing bubble, and they want to prevent that under any circumstances.
So if they're going to prevent the housing bubble, then it's going to mean a rate hike sometime soon? Absolutely, yes. Yes, and they have given the signals. In last month's statements, they have been very hawkish. In the last few days, they have done a lot of reverse repos, trying to absorb some liquidity from the market and then slowly paying better interest. So what about with this currency they now hold? What does it mean for the SNB? Because they have a lot of euros, and if the euro plunges, is that going to have serious consequences for them? Yes, they are holding a lot. I mean, if we look at how much reserve Switzerland or the SNB was holding, it's gone from 80 billion in early 2008 during the financial crisis. They doubled that to about 160 billion, and just this year they basically doubled that reserves again from 160 billion. They're now close to 300 billion Swiss francs. Obviously, having bought most of those Euro Swiss above 140, now with 7% loss, they have a big booking loss, and that is a problem, but it doesn't really hurt because it's not a loss that they're ever going to have to realize. They have the time to sit on those euros until Euro Swiss is back up at 160. How worried are they about protecting the exporters of the country? Say that the euro gets... They are not worried. Surprisingly enough, I mean, Euro Swiss is 15% lower. Export in Switzerland is not down 15%. It's down 3-4%, which is absolutely tolerable, seen the circumstances. And if you go and look at exporters, they are still seeing good business. They don't seem to have a problem at the moment. What does it mean for traders? Do traders deliberately try to antagonize the SNB to try and push them into action because they know that they've got a breaking point? Yes. I mean, that's what foreign exchange speculators do, especially hedge funds. There were lots of people that have expected such a move, and we have seen a lot of big counterparties establishing short Euro Swiss positions from very, very high levels on. Actually, recently, as we hit 130 at the beginning of July, we've seen a lot of those speculators closing their position, and that's the reason for the most recent bounce. Mm-hmm. And what about the situation in Switzerland? Are people here happy with the way the SNB have acted and the governors acted? Do they think they got a bit carried away, or what's the situation? I think generally, I mean, there's two sides to it. Of course, the exporters are whining, even though they're not that bad, it's in bad shape. At the same time, especially here, if you look in Geneva or on the side of Basel, wherever you're close to a border, people have returned to going to shop in the store next in the other country. That stopped a little bit in 2006, 2007. People started to shop more at home. And now everything you want to buy is 15% cheaper, of course. No crying about it. And with a summer vacation, we're getting a good deal. So just to finish off, what's going to be the SNB's course from here? How are they going to get away from this unconventional policy? The unconventional thing was that they were intervening so aggressively in the first part. I think they will simply not intervene anymore for the time being.
They will be more concerned in absorbing liquidity, getting some Swiss francs out of the system. The demand for it will continue to be there. So there is a risk that Euro Swiss will go even lower. If you look around with the major banks, they are all forecasting Euro Swiss under to dip under 130 before the end of the year. The S&B will probably hold its course and not hesitate to actually hike interest, even if it means that it pushes Euro Swiss down even more.
So the views there of Marc, who's been working in finance since 1990. Goodbye for now.